Ever since the Dischem-Foundation started in 2006, it has continued to care for the community and empower those who need to be empowered. Today we're out in Boksburg for yet another random act of kindness with the Dischem-Foundation because we want to know how exactly they can help the New Beginnings Foundation. It's a place that has allowed so many people who are destitute to come in, have a home, be upskilled and go out into society and be of value not only to themselves but to those around them. We're here with Gary, one of the awesome individuals that stays at the New Beginnings Foundation. And Gary, I've got to ask you, what exactly do you do here at New Beginnings Foundation?
I had a permanent job from New Beginnings that they provided for me. I was helping feeding the people and so on, giving out food and so on, and helping in doing stuff in the center. I've learned so much that I don't want to leave, but okay, eventually a person has to leave and go out there and so on. Like the pastors and so on, they're like family to me now. They've helped me through a lot. They're still helping me doing things and so on, my kids and so on.
We're with Bernice, the marketing manager at New Beginnings Foundation, and she's going to be telling us a little bit more about this amazing organization. And Bernice, to start off, I have to ask you, please can you give us 3 words to describe the New Beginnings Foundation?
I definitely say hope, light and renewal.
That sounds very, very fitting because of how you guys take people in, you renew them and you set them back into the society.
Exactly.
Yes. But what exactly do you do at the New Beginnings Foundation?
Right, so what we do is we try and be, you know, a hope for people out there that have got no family, that have got no one to go to anymore. You know, everyone's given up on them. Most of all, this is a place of rehabilitation, where you can start finding yourself again and correcting the mistakes that you've made.
I want to know, when it comes to the impact that you've had on the community, what would you say it's been ever since you've started?
So we basically are there to show them, to guide them as to how they get a second chance in life. So one is our food distribution network, where we actually give food to the people not only staying in the care centre, but people in our surrounding communities. Secondly, we have a training centre as well. So once again, we don't only offer accredited training to corporates for their BE points, but we try and give free training to the pastors that relate to our network.
What would you say have been some of the difficulties that you faced from the beginning?
I think one of the main concerns is what all of us have at the moment. We need money. You know, we're fully reliant on donations, and we've had to establish income generating divisions in which to support ourselves. We don't just stand like this and ask. We've got a full fleet at the moment where we go and collect donations, but it's so run down because it's old vehicles, it's second hand, and it works 24/7. Our vehicles also take our people to work and back. So you can understand the pressure that the vehicles are currently under.
With any journey as well, there are the difficulties, but then there are also the highs, the things that are exciting. What would you say is the best thing about running the New Beginnings Foundation?
For me personally, is coming into the creche. This is my passion. Coming into the creche and seeing these children becoming something, and eventually seeing the relationships just re-established and the family unit becoming stronger, and the mom and dad getting their self-respect back by getting a job and actually being in the position where they get to move out and make a success of their lives.
Thank you so much, Bernice, and we're so excited to see what the Dischem-Foundation is going to be able to do for New Beginnings Foundation. As always, when it's time for a random act of kindness, we're always joined by our beautiful trustee from the Dischem-Foundation, Sherry. We've got to ask you today, what is it that made the New Beginnings Foundation stick out to the Dischem-Foundation and want to help?
So I think it was the heart of this place. I got the email and I saw that they do so much for the community at large. It's not just one group of people which they focus on. It really is the community at large, and when I see that, that's when I get excited.
Yes, and of course you guys are going to be doing quite a lot to help them out.
You are funding this. You've got to be purchasing at Dischem so we can make places like this phenomenal.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sherry. And there you have it. That's all the incredible work that the New Beginnings Foundation does in Boksburg. But one thing we don't have just yet is what the Dischem Foundation is going to be doing for the New Beginnings Foundation. I can't wait to see what it's going to be. But to finish off, in the great words of Denzel Washington, each one, teach one. And at New Beginnings Foundation, they teach people how to make sure that they themselves believe in themselves once again. They teach people how to go out and make sure that they are contributing to society, and also they teach people that there is a brighter day tomorrow. There you have it. Bye-bye.